Today I want to present you our thermal camera tracking tool. So the first step that you have to do is select the correct camera. There are two other options that you can use. So you can either use the simulator if you just want to test the tool, where you can add points, move them around and delete them again. Or you can use any footage that you already have for testing. So here's the example that I will show you today. The first step that you can do is to go to process and then undistort the image with the camera calibration file. The next step is that you select your region of interest, where you move the corner points just to that region that you're interested in. The next step for a simple situation is that you use just a threshold to extract the foreground, but you see that there's already some changing background. And with this it's easier to use a background subtraction. So at first you initialize the background. So you try to not have any people in the image. You can adjust this with the learning rate, and then it will nicely remove any people from the foreground. With the threshold you can set the level for how much difference it needs to detect the foreground. The Voronoi segmentation just prevents people from merging, so you see the fine lines, so they will never merge. In the tracker you can set the minimum and maximum blob size, blob area. It's very important to set that value to a usable size. You have to tribe it. The next step that I want to show you is that you can add a clustering. So you can set the epsilon distance, and therefore the larger the value gets, the more people will be in the cluster. And the final step would be to choose your output method. You can either just send the blob data via Tuyo, or you can activate the OSC and then send the clustered blob data. You can also change the IP address, and you can change and select the port that you want to send to, then activate it again. Yeah, and that would be pretty much it. The last step that you want to do is then when you check that everything is sort of working, then you can save the whole settings to an file, to an XML file. And then load it. And that's basically it. Thanks for watching.